Good morning, everyone. Welcome into the show, Align with Your Purpose. I am your host, Earl Hall. Thank you so much for tuning in on this great Friday before the big day. That's right. Christmas is coming up in just a few days, so I know that everyone is getting ready for that, and hopefully everyone is ready for all of that. Doing a little something crazy right now today. We're not only broadcasting live on Conversations Radio Network, we're also broadcasting live on my Instagram page for Align with Your Purpose and also on my Facebook page for Align with Your Purpose. I'm looking here right now because it seems like my live stream on Instagram kind of froze up. So we're going to do that all over again. Using this technology is the thing to do, right? Using this technology is the thing to do. And it is, if you heard me talk about this on yesterday, this technology is the cost of entry if you want to do business in 2019 and beyond. It is the cost of entry to be able to help people, to be able to just inspire, to build a business and everything else. I put out a post this morning on Instagram, on Facebook, and I think a couple other places as well. And it's about looking in the mirror. If you want to find and confront, you've got to confront the person that is holding you back. And I put out that on Facebook this morning and on Instagram because you really have to start looking in the mirror. What is the thing going on that is holding you back? And so many times you want to blame someone else. You want to blame situations, life circumstances, or whatever else. But when you start looking in the mirror first, I guarantee you things will change. You'll start owning your junk. You'll stop coming up with excuses. You will do, hopefully, the thing that needs to be done. Again, this morning, let me tell you what's going on. Let me just tell you what's happening right now. So, thanks everyone for tuning in to Align with Your Purpose. We're live on Conversations Radio Network. I got my Facebook group right here, my Facebook page for Align with Your Purpose, and also my folks on Instagram. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think the folks on Instagram are seeing a different perspective than I've ever shown of my studio. So it would be crazy for you to see everything that I really have set up here to get this thing going underway. After today's show, and if you missed what I was talking about on yesterday, after I do this live broadcast on Conversations Radio Network, I'm going to be taking your questions, bringing you in on camera. Everyone that has liked the page, the Facebook page for Align with Your Purpose, I'm going to be bringing you in live. I'm going to be taking your questions and trying to help get you unstuck. Look, 2019 is here. You know, the time for playing is over. The time for making excuses is over. And the best way to do that is to start looking in the mirror. Start looking in the mirror as far as what is it that you're actually doing. So many people are talking about what I'm going to do, especially since the new year is about here. Oh, when the new year gets here, I'm going to do this. When the new year gets here, I'm going to start eating better. I'm going to start working out. I'm going to start doing all these things. I'm really going to kick it in on social media. I'm really going to build this business that I've had the idea to build. And I said on yesterday, why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? Don't be a I'm gonna person. That's the thing. Don't be the I'm gonna person. Be the person that actually executes on what needs to be executed on. The time for the excuses and everything else is over. We're living in the best time that we have ever lived in the course of history. We are living in the best time that we have ever lived in our lives. What are you waiting for? What is the thing that you're waiting for? In the coaching that I do, so many times I'm really getting to understand the numbers as far as my own numbers, as far as the people that I coach that actually execute on the things that need to be executed on. I'm seeing more and more every day the types of people that are willing to do whatever it takes in order to succeed. And it's really got to come down to that. Are you willing to do whatever it takes in order to succeed? Only you can answer that question. It's one thing to wake up this morning or any morning and be inspired and listen to what you listen to on YouTube and do your meditations and all this other kind of stuff that we do, that I suggest that we do. And then what? Then what? What are you actually willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? How deep are you willing to dig into your own success, your own reality? I'm going to be talking a lot, especially coming in the new year, and I'm talking about it now, but it's going to become more and more and harder and faster in the new year. So you might as well buckle up and get ready for this. If you're not actively, I'm going to tell you this straight. If you're not actively on social media platforms, building a tribe, building a following, having something to say that people want to hear, having a process or something it is that is the thing that people are looking for, whatever your thing is, if you're not actively on social media, your business is going to fail. Anyone on the planet right now can start a business, a company, provide a product or service that people will buy. And if you ignore the power of the internet today, right now, nothing is going to move. Nothing. You've got to get into the headspace of knowing that the cost of entry to all of this is content. Content is the thing that you need to be about doing. Now, what do I mean when I say content? I'm talking about things just like this. Right now, I'm broadcasting on an internet radio station, Conversations Radio Network. I'm broadcasting on my Facebook page for Align With Your Purpose. I'm broadcasting live on my Instagram feed for Align With Your Purpose. And it doesn't cost me anything but my time, my effort, my expertise, my showmanship. This is what it costs. Whether you do something like this, like I do, I'm a big lover of video content. I love producing video and audio content, especially since I'm a voice actor. You see my booth back there, those of you that are watching on Facebook and Instagram. But you've got sites like Medium. You've got LinkedIn, blog sites that you can be blogging on and producing content. You've got images and video and audio that you can produce on platforms like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn. Where are you missing the boat? I'll tell you where you're missing the boat. You're scared to start. You're scared to just do. And when it comes down to you doing, there are no more excuses for this anymore. If a 12-year-old playing a video game on YouTube can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, what is wrong with you? Come on now, let's just get real about this. You want to align with your purpose? That's what this show is all about, is aligning with your purpose. You want to get real with building a life of impact, with building a life of purpose, with following your gut, with following the inspired thoughts that you have. You need to start getting them out there. You need to start letting people know what it is that you're about and what it is that you're able to do for them. Because there is something that you have, there is something that you possess within yourself that so many people need. All of us have tragedies in our life. And you look at someone like an Oprah Winfrey or someone like who's the guy that played Iron Man? I forget his name. I can't call his name. Somebody help me out on Instagram or Facebook, something like that. Who's the guy that played Iron Man? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, you look at people that have these tragedy stories and how they have turned those tragedies around to do something amazing, not only for their life, but for the lives of so many others. You have something to offer that other people need. You do. You actually do have something to offer that other people need. So why are you scared to put it out there? Here's one of the things that happens. I might get into this a little later, and I'm going to write this down. Haters. When I come back from the break, I'm going to get into the haters and how they discourage, I'm writing this down literally so I don't forget, how they discourage you. We complain about so many different things in this life, but let me just tell you something. Whether we're talking about you living your life, living your purpose in life, and doing the things that you actually are meant to do and designed to do and born to do. And so many people, we focus, I'm going to say we, because I've done this myself. Earl, I'm trying to manifest in my life. I'm doing the meditation, like you said, Earl. I'm, doing the positive thinking. I'm doing all of this stuff. But the things that I want just are not manifesting. I want you to take stock in something. I had to do this a couple of weeks ago. I had to take stock in something. What is manifesting? Think about that. What is manifesting in your life right now? Every single day, something good happens, or you accomplish something every day, or at least every couple of days. I'm resolved to the fact that when it comes to our lives, 50 to 90% of the things that we want, we get. And we complain about the 20 to 10% that we don't. We complain about the 20 to 10% of stuff that doesn't happen, and we completely ignore the good in our lives that is happening. Every single one of us has something good going on, has something good that is inspiring to others, has something good that makes you smile. When you consider the fact of, when you look online and you see the things that people are complaining about, there's too much traffic on the highway. There's, they got my order wrong at McDonald's in the drive-thru. They always screw you at the drive-thru, right? Look at the things we complain about. It's almost like, how dare you? It is really to the point of, really? That's the thing that got you so pissed off today, is that they didn't get your vanilla latte right at Starbucks. That they didn't, get your order right at the restaurant that you were doing. They made your steak medium instead of well, or it's like, and I'm not talking about that it shouldn't be right. I'm talking about to the extent that we complain about it not being right. The extent that this one small minor thing can ruin the next couple of days or weeks for us is utterly amazing to me. You are living the life that you create every single moment that you're alive. You are creating it. Look in the mirror. Just look in the mirror and you will start to solve your problems. If you look in the mirror, you will start to see some of the things that are causing you to not be who you want to be, excel where you want to excel, and inspire where you want to inspire. It starts in the mirror. When you can own that, and you can take responsibility for everything that happens to you, you'll gain your control back. You'll start thinking differently. You'll start doing things differently once you start looking in the mirror. I'm going to take a short break right here. Make sure that you visit the website alignwithyourpurpose.co. You can even set up a one-on-one with me, and we can start talking about some of these things that are affecting you in your own life. I'm going to take this short break, but I'll be right back. Get the book Align with Your Purpose by Earl Hall. Find and walk in your purpose. Get the answers to your questions about life, and how to make it exactly what you want are in this book. This is your chance to stop living in a life you hate. Discover how to manifest the life you actually want. Get Align with Your Purpose now on Amazon, paperback, Kindle, or audiobook. What if you could stop all of your negative thoughts and your self-limiting beliefs and actually start to manifest the life that you want? You need Quantum Neural Manifestation Alignment, or QNMA. This is the ultimate accumulation of the best of the secret, as well as the incredible magic of meditation and hypnosis, all wrapped up in one. Go to the website now, officialqnma.com. That's officialqnma.com. Welcome back, everyone. Make sure that you do visit the website, alignwithyourpurpose.co. If you're not following me on Facebook, make sure that you do that right now. After the show, every Friday, we're going to do live Q&A on my Facebook page for the things that were discussed during this show. On Friday, on my Friday episode of Align with Your Purpose, doing a special broadcast each and every Friday exclusively on my Facebook page for Align with Your Purpose. So I want to make sure that you go over to Facebook right now, join up so that I'll see you and everything else, and we'll be there together. And I'll take your questions and bring you in on camera if you'd like to be brought in. We'll chop it up right there. Want to put in a plug too. Make sure that you do grab the book. Grab the book, Align with Your Purpose. I wrote this book a couple of months ago, back in October. It was launched actually on my birthday, which was October 3rd. I turned 49. So go over to Amazon right now. Those of you that are on Facebook and on Instagram, you can get this book, Align with Your Purpose, on Amazon, paperback, Kindle, and the audiobook read by yours truly as well. And I definitely would appreciate that. And also, a review. Give me a review. If you've got the book, or if you're getting the book after you read the book or listen to the book, give your boy a shout out. Let me know what you thought about the book. Before we went on break, I said that I was going to be talking about haters and how they discourage so many people from doing the things that they ought to be doing. Here's what happens. And it's funny because I've talked to a lot of people that actually have this mindset, that actually have this fear going on about social media. They're scared of what people are going to say about what it is that they're doing. And since they're scared about what people are going to say about what it is that they're doing, they do nothing. How crazy is that? Oh, well, I don't want to get on Facebook and on YouTube and all that, and these comments are going to come in from all these people and they're going to be talking bad about me. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So you don't pursue your dream because someone knows how to execute a keyboard war. As I take a sip of my coffee, you're scared to execute on your dream because of what someone else has to say about it. You're scared to execute on your dream because someone may say something crazy, negative, bad, or put you down or call you names. That's so high school. That is not even an adult response. You want to impact the world, but you're scared about what someone sitting in their mom's basement on a keyboard is going to say. I'm a South Park fan. And they had this whole long, drawn-out series about Skank Hunt. And one of the boys' fathers, not Randy, I forget the father's name, the Jewish guy, he always wears the yarmulke on South Park, was a troll. Going around saying things about, you're scared of someone, excuse me, that is only looking to get their jollies off of putting you down. You've heard me say so many times, this is not about your success or failure. It has nothing to do with anything outside of yourself. That's why the whole meme that I put out this morning was about look in the mirror, because that's who's holding you back. You've got to confront that person in the mirror. That's the person that's holding you back. It's not the skank hunt or the wannabe skank hunt or Jimmy 375 that is discouraging you. It is you allowing them to discourage you from doing what it is that you are made to do. And it kind of gets me upset because your gifts and your talents, they are not for you. They're for me. They're for Jan. They're for Richard. Everyone else out in the world that can benefit from what you can provide, whether it's a product or service or whatever it is. And I've said to so many people, you do not have the right to hold your gifts back because you're afraid of what some troll is going to say about you. There are thousands, if not millions, of people that have this negative view of social media because of what people are saying about them or would say about them. And they never excel and succeed or live out their life purpose because they can't just ignore it. At the end of the day, it does not matter. At the end of the day, if what you are providing is good, if what you are providing is helping people, why do you care about someone saying something that isn't even they don't even know you. They're never going to buy from you. They're sitting in their basement doing a Twitter war or on their keyboard or whatever. And they literally, there are people out there that do this. They sit around all day or when they get the chance and troll. Good thing about social media is if someone trolls you too much or if you can't take it, you can block them. I had a troll. I'll never forget this at the beginning of the year. In my coaching practice, especially for voiceover actors, I did live streams every morning. And so there was this, and I knew for a long time, and I'd said this for a long time, I know I've made it when I start getting trolls. I know I've made it when I start getting trolls. And so what happened was on a live broadcast, I'm on camera live and you can see the comments and all this other stuff on YouTube the way I had it set up. Guy comes in, starts trolling. I don't know who he is and I know he doesn't know who I am. I just happen to be on live. And he said something and I couldn't remember. I can't remember what he said. But when he said it and I saw it, I'm like, wait a minute, guys. I've arrived. I have arrived. I have a troll. That's when I knew the clouds had parted and everything was about to manifest the way that I knew it should manifest because I got a troll. And here's the thing, because of the tribe and the audience that I had built up for voiceover, the people that were in on that, and there were about maybe 20 so people in there, they attacked him like I don't know what. Then all of a sudden, YouTube started blocking some of the things he was saying because I think he was cursing, and he did use the N-word. People say things to try and fluster you. Even during this live broadcast, whether I'm on Instagram, hey guys, thank you so much, or Facebook, thanks guys for watching. You guys can say whatever it is you want to say, and I can't stop you. I can't stop you. So knowing in the back of my mind that someone can say something crazy anytime they want does not enter into the equation for me. It just doesn't. And if you allow someone else to take you off of your game, if you allow someone to knock you out of your alignment with who you truly are, it's not their fault. It's yours. It's mine. I have a mission. I have a purpose. There is something that I'm meant to do, that I'm supposed to do. Don't let anyone stand in your way because no one can. And I want you to hear this and really get this and understand this. No one can stand in your way unless you allow them to. They don't get to derail you unless you allow them to derail you. They don't get to stop your progress or your business or your mission or your live stream unless you allow them to. You have complete power over in here all the time. I'm beating my chest for you that can't see me. That's why you heard the all the time. I'm beating my chest. It's your power. You're in control. We cannot blame others for our failures. 100% of the fault or anything else. 100% of the failure or success is completely up to you. It's 100% yours. 100%. And when you can own that, you can really start changing your life. I'm about to go off air on Conversations Radio Network, but I want to let you guys know I'm going to continue. We're going to have the after party on my Facebook page for Align with Your Purpose. I want you to go there right now. Open up Facebook, do the search. You can start typing in Earl Hall, Align with Your Purpose. It's going to be there. I want you to like the page right now. I'm broadcasting on it right now. And after I go off of the air here on Conversations Radio Network, and I'll do this every Friday, I am going to take your calls and everything else. And as a matter of fact, I'll keep the live party going on Instagram too. So you can look me up on Instagram for Align with Your Purpose. You can look me up on Facebook for Align with Your Purpose. And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more right after this broadcast goes off air. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in today to Align with Your Purpose with me, your host, Earl Hall. Thank you so much for being here today. I want to wish everyone a happy and a Merry, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, all that kind of stuff. Make this next coming week something special. Make this next year something special. Make it more than what you've gotten. See you soon. God bless.